All right. That is Ethan. What happened last session?
Combat. Combat.
Basically.
Combat.
Would you like to
Wombat.
provide any details on the combat?
Wombat?
Wombat.
We beat the living shit out of all of our enemies. I mean, we fought Void. That's pretty much it.
Yeah. This session will also be mostly just fighting off the void.
I beat the woman off with a stick. Back woman. Back, I say. How the hell do I build a spirit barn? I'll figure it
Alright, I'm gonna play the music and time for shenanigans. Alright.
No, we don't have. We
Uh,
don't have the prince here.
no, you don't.
Thank God.
Thank God.
Damn.
I think he was gonna go do something for you. Let's just start with this guy doing a.
Look, we have a
cheeky
long-standing
dash.
friendly rivalry. Okay, you know I
Nyom.
gotta maintain the bet.
Vapor, you are
I
up.
am committed. I'll quit whining.
SpongeBob.
Let's see. We'll just fire a musket at one.
Alrighty.
Wrong one.
Nope. Oh,
Terrible.
Damn.
And my turn.
alrighty. Alright, Storm Sorcerer. What the fuck do you do again? Do I have your character sheet open? I do. Here it is.
DM's
Wow,
unprepared.
Gale.
DM's unprepared.
No, I have 8 character sheets open and I needed to find the
DM's
right one.
unprepared.
If the DM doesn't
I am
have the
unprepared,
immediate
fuck
sheet
you.
open within 10 seconds, we are legally allowed to roll only crits.
You know, you can always delete them.
You
No.
know what?
Let's see here.
I'm sorry, Michael, that means nothing changes for you.
Damn.
He's gonna go right here. And
Damn.
let's
Come
do
on.
a shatter.
Am I wrong?
No.
Sorry, what's
no,
happening?
Look how close they are.
Oh, you poor thing.
I'll have to move up one. Oh god.
Shatter is a 10-foot radius, right? Yeah.
Oh my god, it's critical.
Let's put it pop right there. Make con saves, both of you.
Incredible. No.
Do it,
Where was
Kevin.
it? Who is both of you?
Cascade and Jericho.
Okay, I was looking.
Oh
at my
wow.
character
Wow. That's a 10.
sheet. Save. Reinvade Resort. Cringe.
I'm sorry.
Oh, sick.
They- Damn.
I don't know what
Uh.
Josh's red circle here is for, so I'm gonna delete it.
It was for the dog.
That's
Oh,
right, dog.
I don't know how to work with the dog.
Hound of Moil or something.
It can make
whatever
one
was.
attack each turn
Yep.
against anything that within that reach.
Mhm.
Yep.
What
And
spell is
basically, you
this?
can put it anywhere.
Mordenkainen's
Mordenkainen's
Faithful
Faithful
Hound.
Hand. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that one, yeah.
Uh,
Don't listen to me. I don't know what I'm talking about.
Start a prince's turn. Hound attempts to bite one creature within 5 feet of it.
But it was changed in 2024
Right.
to be
Let me look
everything
that
within
up.
that reach.
D&D 2024. I want to see what this does because I will still allow this to help you. Where are the fucking
Yay.
spells? Give me the spells.
Let's go. Also,
Mordenkainen's Faithful Hound. Oh, yes, shatter damage. DC 14 for 7 thunder damage.
hmm.
Oh no.
Oh,
Anyway.
no. Oh, well. My number is at the blessed. My
Nice.
number is nice.
Nice. Here, I'm just gonna add
How
I'm
did-
just gonna like GM layer Prince. And I'm gonna yeet him into the abyss.
Oh, he's 13. Nice.
Goodbye, sweet prince.
Alright,
My lord.
what you doing, Cascade?
Probably stabbing this nerd. Ideally stabbing this nerd.
Is the Mordenkainen's Faithful Hound like an actual monster stat block
Does
that I
anyone
should
remember what the
have?
weird buffs he gave us
Huh?
did last time?
No.
It was like advantage and
Um,
extra damage or something or other.
Let me
Yes,
check.
mine-
What spell was this? Oh, he's got Siphon Time. Neat.
I think it's one of the contamination spells.
It's definitely
it's
one of the
control,
contamination
control
spells.
contamination. It's control contamination.
Controlled
Effectively, me and vapors
mutation.
is control mutation. I know me and vapors is essentially the one where it's
That's a lot of text.
you do two. Oh yeah, yours was I'm pretty sure was a crit on 18s and 20s. Yeah, yours was a crit on
Yeah.
18s and 20s, and me and vapors were was essentially just the heavy smack damage.
Big smacks.
Okay.
A vapor using a sword
Mm.
wouldn't be terrible now because everything's at advantage. All your attacks are at advantage regardless for any strength based.
Okay, good idea. Back
This-
around.
Sure,
Alrighty, we're good.
if I can land a hit.
Meh.
But it's at advantage. Better odds.
That's true.
Alrighty.
And besides,
Wow.
these guys aren't chilling with like an 18 or something like that. I don't think.
I mean, some of them might be.
Might be
Against the
but-
harpooner, no. Unfortunately, his AC is 12.
I rolled a 1 and a 2. I'm sad.
Mm,
I'm very sad.
Is that your turn?
That's,
and his
that's
AC is
fine.
12. Oh god.
Shut up.
All right, High Priestess.
Priestess!
What is she
Priestess.
doing? I
Should I turn on Jericho's real range at 60 feet because he has a harpoon?
Right, I remember she used harm. She's gonna huck a guiding bolt at Jericho.
Not acceptable.
Nope.
Oh, there it is. Does a 24 hit?
Is that normal?
That is at normal
Okay. Yes, technically that does it.
for 14 radiant.
No, what?
You are now
Give me a
glowy.
second. For 10 radiant.
Jericho.
First bonus action. Damn.
Oof.
I will get back all the way to sleep. Yeah. I'm gonna move it once. See. Yeah, these two are not gonna have high ACs.
No. Was the sword store? He does not have shield.
You know. So yeah, just need to make sure I add everything to this attack.
All of the things. Who is that going for?
The guy right next to me in Cascade.
Gotcha. Okay. 4 damage carries over, and with all the Rage, Thunder, and Force, 12 damage carries over.
Hmm.
Yeet into the abyss. Whee!
You did? Okay, cool. Hold on, excuse me, Cascade. As he just takes one long step over you, and just smacks the other two guys. As I will smack the Storm Sorcerer.
Alrighty. Good hit. 10, 17, 8 cleave. Very good.
Yeah.
Is that your turn?
Fine. You pick right here. I can take the brunt of the attacks. That is my turn.
Alright, dog shenanigans. Says on... I don't know how this spell works, Josh. Why'd you have to pick the weird spells?
Josh. I think just if
Well,
there's something within its range, within the circle,
Yeah.
it can make an
Yeah.
attack.
I'm just not sure if you.
I think you can
move
also
this
take use an action to move the hound.
It says
Yeah,
on your later
there's-
turns, you can take a magic action to move the hound up to 30 feet.
Yeah, it's an action.
Okay. So let me just move the hound. Right there.
Josh, we apologize if we're playing your character very badly,
It's your fault.
but you should expect nothing else.
All right. So he did a magic action at the start of each of his turns, so he can't do it right now. Cannot hurt with dog right now. Sea witch. Which one are you? You're that one. She's gonna just squish her way through the spikes.
Ew.
You indeed.
Oh yeah, she is gelatinous.
She is gelatinous.
Ew.
A lot of these guys I rolled gelatinous for.
It's still gross.
Yeah. Oh, that's a fun ability. Howling Void.
No.
How about
I don't know what
no?
it does, but it does not sound fun.
Rift is a scream-filled 20-foot cube. Each creature in that
Sorry,
Did
area
you say
must
scream-filled?
scream-filled.
Okay.
Opens a rift within 60 feet of her. Scream-filled 20-foot cube. Each creature... Okay. Yeah, let's use that.
Yeah, definitely not fun.
I believe it is.
It's okay. You're entitled to being wrong.
Oopsie, that's from center. I always like to measure from corner. You two, make a wisdom save. Cascade and Jericho.
Why are you bullying us?
Because you're the front line.
I hate that. Wisdom save, you said?
Wisdom save. Nice. DC 13 or take 17 psychic, half as much on a success. My tongue is not cooperating with me today. Alright. This fucker. I've not used one of these before. Oh, you're a fast boy. Do you care about the spikes? I don't think you care about the spikes. I need 64 from, let's go with Michael.
So I can see that it's insult.
Oh, god damn it.
You need what? You need what from me?
64 of spike damage.
Okay. Let's see.
Ooh,
Let's
good
go.
spike. It should have cared about the spike damage. Now, what can this do? Oh, it's got legendary actions. Okay.
What?
Excuse me?
It's a CR7 with legendary actions.
That's illegal.
Uh,
Oh boy. Oh.
I guess he's gonna dash. Nyom.
Let's go.
All right, which one are you? You are... Are you dead? You are dead. Is there another... I think the other one goes on the same initiative. He does. He's going to go through the spikes. Please roll 4d4 of spike. Nice. Hmm. He is. How far is he from Jericho?
Not close
That's
enough.
still on snap to corner. Not close enough for that to be in regular range of his javelin. Which means that he won't be able to sneak attack. Yeet javelin for a 21 against Jericho.
Sure.
For 8 piercing. The other sea witch. Ah. Cascade, why don't you give me a wisdom save?
What if I don't want to?
Well, that's too damn bad.
Rude.
You-
See, this is why I didn't want to.
You've been dissonant whispered for
Rude.
13 psychic damage. Please use your reaction to move your speed away from the sea witch.
Where's the sea witch? Which sea witch?
Blue sea witch.
Focus the head vapor.
Oh,
Nice, there wasn't
Perfect.
anything in range. I was wondering if the champion here, the big champion, had reach. He does not. Grail.
yes.
Hmm.
Dog aura.
Dog aura.
A second here. Red Storm Surfer.
You can't talk either.
No, these two. I need deck saves, please.
Gotcha. Storm
Bonus
Sorcerer.
action. Call lightning.
Ooh, Storm Sorcerer rolled a nat 20.
Fine.
Harpooner rolled a 6.
Nice. And then I'm gonna blast. I mean, right there. I'm gonna blast Storm Sorcerer.
Harpooner is dead. Yeet. A 17 will hit, killing it.
We'll throw the additional Eldritch Blast at the. Let's go with the champion.
All right.
Come on,
Because
champion.
there are a couple of things with champion in their name. Big or small?
Green.
Green.
Green. $15 hit?
I don't believe it does. No.
Unfortunate. I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna go back to Heinz shit. That's gonna be my turn.
All right. Which champion are you? You're this one. Do a swim. Dash swim.
Do a flip.
Do a flip.
Michael, roll me another 44. Nice. He dashed. That's his turn. Heh. Are there any harpooners left? There is red 3. Does he go on the same one as the other ones? He does. Swim, swim. He go whack. Whack. An 11 does not hit, but does 23
Yes.
for 4 piercing. All right, big heckin' dude. He's gonna go over here, and he's going to try and destroy more of the spikes.
No, you can't be intelligent.
Pop, pop. Okay. Another segment of spikes is dead. Bloop. How much did he move? 25. How much movement does he have? 50.
Goddamn.
Grail.
Back to me. We're going to wait. There's two of me. Why are there two of me
What do you mean, why are there
in
two
the
of
turn
you?
You're
order?
just so powerful.
Why are there two of you in the turn? What the fuck?
Oh,
I
this
don't
is
know.
0.
But I'm at
Good.
7 because I have initiative of 2, so I can't be 0.
Like,
All right.
you do a steppy. Stab, stab, stab. That is a 21, a 17, and an 18 to hit.
21 and 7, 21 to 18 hit.
All right, for 9 and 6 piercing. Vapor.
6.
Back up to you.
Okay. Cascade, are you okay with me leaving you out of the aura again?
Oh, good. Josh does have a button for the dog.
I will pass away, but go for it.
Sorry, what? Why are you passing away?
It's just the vibe.
Understandable. Have a nice day.
Look, Josh isn't here to go, I am grievously wounded, so you know someone's gotta do it.
I can't move.
Take me
Well,
with you, I'm so
actually-
far away now.
Actually, I'll just move 15 feet right here. So at least you're still in the aura.
It's not. You don't have to do that, I'll be okay.
She's going
No,
right
no,
after
no.
you. You can
No,
move
no,
in
no,
if you
I'll do
want
it.
to.
Go forth and stab shit, you are a paladin!
Well, either way, this guy is like
That's
5
what
feet.
paladins do.
It's 5 feet. Well, he's 10 feet out of my reach anyway, so I gotta fire.
You know you can
We'll
go in and
fire it.
stab him, right?
Yeah, I tried.
Okay. Well, then,
I'm talking to Vapor.
I
I
can
know.
only move this far.
Oh, right. You
Get
don't
off.
have reach. I forget. You can still shoot him from there.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
I'm saying you can still shoot him from here.
Oh my god, just shoot him.
Fire.
That will hit him for 12. Is that your turn?
Yep.
Cascade.
You know, I ran away, I was very scared, and you know, I've thought better of it, and now I'm coming back. I got over my brief panic, and you know, hopefully I've gotten better at stabbing things while I was away.
Hopefully.
The Cascade has gotten
Oh,
over
one
her
can only
conflicted
hope.
feelings
Nice.
One can only hope.
Good stabbies.
and is going to stab the champion with a rapier.
Is that your turn?
Yes.
High Priestess.
Racist! Racist!
Where is she? Is she still on the other side? She is. She's just hanging out over there. Just chilling.
Coward.
Coward.
Yeah.
I didn't.
Alright, I gotta go champion.
I'm gonna make you hate her. She's gonna cast Mass Cure Wounds.
She will die painfully.
I expect her to.
She will
The
be.
champion
she?
is healed. The
Well, I
big
can't see her.
champion is healed. The Sea Witch is healed. And the Reaver is healed.
Wait, hold up. No, I can't see the priestess. There's a building
And
in my
she-
way. Unless the building's dilapidated.
The building is not
but does-
see-through. And you're
What if
too
it
far for
could
counterspell
be?
anyway.
I don't know.
I mean, you could destroy the little shack if you wanted.
Extend spell.
Jericho.
That would honestly be a power move.
It would.
Well, in that case, I'm just gonna, just gonna kill the champion then.
All right.
I just
Small
have
champion?
decided that. No, big champion.
Big champion.
I have decided that I'm killing him.
It's the same size as him, so that's unacceptable.
Yes.
The 23 will hit for 28. Where do you want the cleave to go to?
I'll go small champion right next to Cascade.
Small champion gets 5.
No. This is the guy we're gonna use it on. Action surge.
Alrighty.
Fuck you.
What is his AC? It is 16, so the 17 will hit for 19. 5 going to the small dude. Is that your turn?
It is my turn. Actually, hold on. Before I go, I am ensuring I do this. Yes.
Fair.
What's up?
Alright, Prince, I think, is offended by the big champion. That should not have
Yes.
been with advantage, I don't think. So that's unfortunate.
Would it count as unseen?
1 second.
Oh,
Intangible and invulnerable. Phantom
Yeah,
Watchdog.
but no one but you can see the hound.
yeah.
Hmm.
That sounds like unseen to me.
Yeah.
No one but you can see the hound. Nice. See which.
I need to get this spell. I want to have a dog just fight all my battles for me.
Alright, I need to remind myself what this bitch does. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. She's gonna be really mean. Jericho, make a wisdom save against dissonant whispers.
Same.
Nice.
Okay.
Is this a save or suck? I forget. It is
It's
a
half
save
damage, I
or
think.
suck. I think.
That's right.
Okay, on a success, target takes half as much damage. You are taking half of 5 psychic. I rolled really low. Big boy. It's time to duel. He does not
Time to
respect the duel, so his friends will help. Stab, stab, stab. That is a 17, a 20, and an 18.
The 20 and 18.
For 12 and 16 piercing.
See, those were at normal, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Nice. Did you only take like 1 damage from that?
Yes.
Wow. Alright, he's gonna move a smidge closer so that he can throw a javelin at you and hope for sneak attack. Hap, hap. A 17 does not hit.
Mm. This is why I use all this types of bullshit.
The other sea witch. Jericho, why don't you give me an intelligence saving throw against Phantasmal Force?
You got my boy out here doing so much.
You have succeeded on the save. I believe
Oh, wait.
nothing happens. You said, oh, wait?
Okay, no, never mind.
Okay.
This is,
Grail. I still don't know why these guys are appearing red.
These 3. Well, first of all, let me blast. I'm gonna blast red one.
Because, like, if I change their
Big boy
color
red
to
one.
blue... Alright, Big Boy Red one is getting what now?
It's getting blasted.
Getting blast. Good blast. Good blast.
And then Dex saves from these 3.
Gotcha, gotcha. Pop. That one has failed. Champion Green 2 has failed. and the last harpooner has succeeded.
Alright,
So
if red one
that's-
fails, she'd be taken to 4 additional lightning.
Red one is dying.
Oh, great.
Bleh.
And then I would actually like pop out and be like,
And
yeah.
then 21. Would you like oh, it's only if you hit him with an Eldritch Blast, right?
Yeah.
And then you succeeded. So you're still fine, actually. Alright, is that your turn?
Yep, that's gonna be my turn. Actually, I'm gonna move over here like this.
Green. Stabby stabby. This is at normal, right, Jericho?
Yes.
Yeah. So that is 15, 18, and you nullified a crit for still a 23, though. To hit.
18 and 23 hit.
For 10 piercing and 10 piercing.
Hmm. Mm.
The
That's-
last
that's-
harpoon. What if he just goes over here and throws a harpoon at Vapor?
It's pretty
Yeet.
rude.
is
Or
a
not
bit
Jericho.
rude.
Vapor, you have been crit with a 24 to hit.
Wait.
First, also give me a strength check. It's gonna try and pull you in.
How about no? I'm pulled in.
Yeah, but it only rolled a 6. Yoink. As is then going to try and bite you for a 22 to hit. So in total, it's going to be 18 piercing damage.
Mm-hmm.
Big boy. I forgot to make the other big boy go. Big boy is joining the
Fine.
party.
Oh.
You know what? Fuck it. We're going to get rid of him and replace him with his friend. Who
Okay.
no longer has initiative. Just spontaneous combat balancing.
Alright.
All right. Against Jericho. 1 bite. That does not hit. 2 with claws or trident. That is a 26 to hit for 10 piercing.
Oh god.
This champion is going to go after Cascade. Stabby stabby. None of those hit.
Oh god.
Good.
Vapor.
Oh god. I'm just looking at our health.
Yeah, it's not looking
We're
great.
fine. Everything is fine.
Mm. Okay. Looking at something really quick.
Okay. Something I've noticed, this one priestess does not have initiative.
Am I able to move? Or am I
Yes,
like
you are
restrained
able
or
to
something?
move.
Okay. Go right here. Michael, you're getting 35 lay on hands.
Nice.
And that's my turn because it's an action.
No, it's not. It's a bonus action.
Do we change it?
It's
It's
been
Yes.
24.
changed.
Oh, okay. Then we'll attack. I'll attack the
Gotcha, gotcha.
Hargooner.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
You've been crit by
16.
5 things at once, Vapor. You are now dead. Please roll new character.
Wait.
That's
You're
fu-
fine.
All right, cool.
Advantage.
Vapor's finally
Is that
dead.
advantage?
It's at
No, Gil,
advantage.
then who will Prince dissect?
All right. Taking 21 damage. He has been bilbied.
Okay.
Oh God.
All right, he's dead.
13. And my turn.
Whee! Cascade.
Continue attempting to bully this champion.
Good.
That's not
good.
tempting. You are.
You
Come
will.
Hush. Hush.
What's his AC? Is 16. You have
You
stabbed him.
idiot.
What did I tell you? What did you tell yourself?
Jericho.
I'm gonna kill the champion
Which
and
one?
go to the Baron. The one Cascade's fighting.
All right. This guy needs a name tag
I-
on him. Pop.
Yeah, and then I'm going down to Baron and then champion 2.
Alrighty.
See.
Nice. For 21. And
Also, do remember, Vapor,
6.
all of our attacks because of Prince are now at advantage for like an hour.
Something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Let's go.
so he's dead. Let me see how much damage carries over. 34 damage carries over,
Let's go.
putting this guy in wounded.
Let's go. So let's see how many more levels until I get a Great Weapon Master.
Oh god. I'm surprised you
Or
don't
did I?
already.
Because I went more level up. I went to a multiple my multi-class.
Hmm. Is that your turn?
I am going to last time use this, or getting 8 health, 7 health back.
Alrighty. High Priestess. I think has already used both of her guiding bolts. She's used her harm. She's used her mass cure wounds. She may have to get into combat. Or not, she has a basic cantrip ass thing.
Yeah.
She missed. Prince does not like this big baron. What's the baron's AC? Is 16.
He doesn't like someone that is trying to be one of these people trying to, or one of these creatures trying to replicate nobility.
The Sea Witch. Pop, pop. Let's see. You don't have a lot going for you at the moment. Alright, I guess she's going into combat. Swim, swim. Pep, pep, pep. Jericho, do 222s hit
Yes.
for 3 piercing and 2 piercing.
All right.
The priestess that I had previously forgotten about is now joining combat. She's going to dash. Whee!
Get up to the line.
The last Reaver. Whack. Hold on. Do you have that much movement speed? I don't think you do. No, you don't. Get back there and move your proper movement. There. Pop. Pop. Neither of those will hit. Grail. I see you planning out your
Oh.
lightning bolts.
I don't know what you mean. Uh, mm, me no likey. These are not good lines.
I like to use beam
This sounds
for
perfect.
lightning bolt just so I can know like who it actually gets.
Let me see here. I need to move 30 feet right there.
Do
Or
not
right
lightning Jericho.
here.
Hmm.
With those three.
Wait,
You
wait,
would
wait.
get those three. And actually, if you
Extended, just
continued with that
confused.
line, the High Priestess.
Nah.
If you
No, I
went,
wouldn't.
like,
I would just barely miss her.
you sure?
Oh, that high priestess? Oh, yeah, that high priestess. Yeah.
That High Priestess is gonna get beamed.
Yeah, so those 4 individuals are about to get beamed. Let me move there
Alrighty.
first. And then DC 16.
Switch.
Where is it? Lightning
Reaver.
bolt.
Oof.
And then I'm gonna drop a call lightning on red on these 3. Just get off beam. These 3.
Alrighty.
So even more deck saves.
Alright, that one rolled a
For only 10.
15.
Oh, that sucks.
And then the High Priestess. Let me roll a concentration check for her to see if her control water still goes. It do not.
Noise.
The water recedes.
Let's go.
That's right. It's mine. It's my water.
Alright, and deck saves on these 3, yeah?
Yep.
Alrighty. She has failed.
Oh. The spikes stay negated with that water.
Huh?
Remember, I put spikes on the beach,
You did put spikes on the
And-
beach, yes.
and she negated it with the water.
Well, the spikes on the beach are, like, over
Yeah.
here.
Where was it? Oh yeah, they're on side something. Yeah. Oh yeah, they're on. We got it.
Can you not see? Why are they on the GM layer?
That's what I was wondering. I was like, wait, which was line?
There's the spikes on the beach.
Okay, cool.
The Baron did succeed on his save for 5. Alrighty, is that your turn, Grail?
Yep.
Alrighty. Other Sea Witch. What's the range on some of these? Alright, she's going to cast Ivard's Black Tentacles.
Not Edward.
Edward, no.
Anything but Edward.
In
No,
a
not Edward.
Not Eddie.
20-foot square. She does not like Grail.
How far away is she from me?
75
Who's
feet.
casting it? Fuck.
Linger. Gonna go up.
Just me.
Yes, she does not like you. So this is duration. Tentacles turn ground into difficult terrain. When it enters the affected area on the first time or starts its turn there, please make a dex save for me, Grail. You have been tentacled. You are
Oof.
now restrained. And taking 9 bludgeoning damage. And on your turn, you can either, teleporty bullshit or make a strength or dexterity check, your choice, against the spell save DC.
Sounds good.
The champion. The one remaining champion. Attack Grail like his life depends on it. That is 17 doesn't hit, but a 19 and 24 do for 9 and 6 piercing.
Hold up.
Attack Grail.
Are you
Sorry,
attacking me?
no, Jericho.
Okay. I'm like,
And what was the attacks again?
19 and 24 for 9 and 6
Yes.
piercing.
Yes.
The big Baron. Go bite and whack whack. Against Jericho, that is a 26 and a 24 for 8 and 6 piercing.
Okay. All right. So that.
Vapor.
Mm. Evan. Oh,
This bitch is about 20 feet.
Empty. Yeet.
How much movement speed do I have left if I went through Jericho space?
You have 10 feet left.
10 feet? All right, cool. 5 feet. I'm gonna do a lightning lure on her.
Alrighty.
Get over here,
Just
bitch.
denied me aura. Strength save. She's not good at those. That is a 10. How does this spell work again?
Get pulled 10 feet.
Hold 10 feet in straight line, take 1d8 of damage if it's within 5 feet. So we. And then she takes 10. And needs to make a con save. Whoopsie. I did not mean to delete her. I meant
Nope,
to
she's
delete
dead.
that.
She's dead. Leave her.
Deleted idiot.
Leave her.
oh.
I don't remember when her initiative was. She'll just go on the other Sea
Yeah.
Witch's turn. Is that your turn,
Yeah,
Vapor?
dude.
Yeah, that's my turn.
Vapor just casually fucking just like
Yoinks
force
her
pull
out of
this
the ocean.
woman. Yeah, just force pull this woman towards him.
Danielle.
Sorry. Did not hear.
E.
Go stab this nerd. We have more friends now.
Indeed.
Always appreciate friends.
Friends are always appreciated. That will
Friends
do a
are
good.
great.
He is very dead. He can get deleted. I'll respawn him just to throw him in the body pile. Whee!
Is the Grail still being tentacled?
No.
Oh no.
No?
Vapor
not being
interrupted her concentration.
Technical.
Oh, sick. We'll give Jericho a Bardic then.
Okie dokie. Jericho.
All right. See.
Because you don't do
oh,
enough damage. You should do more.
see. Oh yeah, Bardix does. Yeah, applies on attacks and damage, right?
Mine can.
Okay, cool. I just want to double check because no, I'm gonna stay right. Whoops, I'm gonna stay right here. I'm just gonna continue attacking these three. Two to Reaver, and then the Sea Witch because the Reaver has sneak attack. I don't like that.
Fair. His sneak attack is so piddly, though.
Still sneak attack.
I think it's like 1d6 of sneak attack.
Let's see. Yeah, what was your Bardic again, Danielle?
Oh, it's 2d6
Oh,
sneak
God.
attack.
D8.
All right, cool.
He is dead. Who do you want to carry 20 damage to?
Let's see which or champion.
Champion. Where would you like to carry 6 damage to?
See which red.
And then 9 to her as well?
Yep. and I'm gonna attack Sea Witch Red, and
Alrighty.
it's gonna continue to Sea Witch Blue.
Very nice. She is
Yes.
dead, carrying 4 damage over to Blue, and then another
Alright,
9 for Cleave.
Fuck it. An additional 6. I'm mad in my Bardic.
Okay. Let me just scoot these people into the abyss. She is still alive, but not well.
I need the entire beach cleared.
That one high priest is over there being the bitch.
The High Priestess, yes, but the Priestess might just be pulled in the next turn by my harpoon. That is my turn.
Alrighty. Jericho, make me a wisdom save. No, sorry, charisma save against banishment.
Alright.
Nice.
Also plus Vapor. What's it +4?
Yeah.
Alright. Where's Princess character sheet? Here it is. Hop. And then he's gonna scoot the dog aura. There we go. That Sea Witch is dead. The priestess. This one shitty priestess who forgot she was in combat for like a good 30 seconds. She's gonna do a mass healing word.
That's
First,
funny.
Healing her and her allies for 4. Oh wait, there should be another D4
Like,
in there.
I'm not even mad about that. That's so piddly.
There's another 2 in there for 6. And then action. Oh, that's the High Priestess's sheet, thank you. The Reaper's dead, I don't need that sheet anymore. The Champion's dead, I don't need that sheet anymore. You don't have a ranged spell cantrip thing. She's gonna run. She's gonna back up with the other priestess. Reaver is
away.
dead. Grail.
Now this is pod racing.
God.
I'm a lightning bolt.
Alrighty.
By a call lightning.
So the priestess has failed her save. Taking 32. Let me make another one.
God.
She is dead. She didn't do anything and she just
Get
fucking
wrecked,
died.
idiot.
The High Priestess has failed both of her dex saves. She is still alive, but not
nerds.
well. Is that your turn?
Yeah. I did what I came here to do.
The Sea Witch. She's gonna... Oh, wait, something happens at the start of her turn. She's got an aura. Whispering Aura. At the start of each of the turns, each creature of her choice within 5 feet must succeed on a wisdom saving throw, taking psychic damage if it fails. So, Vapor and Jericho, make wisdom saves.
No.
Cool. And then do it again because she's putting Howling Void on herself and you two.
No.
No.
Does she fail her own
Both of us.
save? No.
It's just both of
So
us looking at her. and
everyone
going, no.
takes half. Like Vapor and Jericho take half of 7 psychic, as well as her. She just kind of anticipates this to be like her grand moment of self-sacrifice, and then nothing happens.
No,
Vapor.
that's cringe.
It's incredibly cringe.
Oh, I need to unveil the
Fear.
next wave. As
Fear the sharp
we
bonk
have
stick.
flying enemies.
I gotta
Is she
just
dead?
zap him out of the sky.
She is dead.
Oh, why do I? Oh yeah. All right, good.
Oh,
See that? Fucking pull out the musket and fire at the Shadow Drake.
All right.
no,
Let me get rid of all
honestly,
my
fair
Sahagin
response.
stuff, except for the High
Eh.
Priestess. She can stay. It just
Terrible.
moves
You
out of
have
the
very
way.
bad musket luck.
All
I mean,
right.
to be fair, they just pumped that knower. I can easily see the response. Oh God, he's whipped out the gun.
You're just like, holy
Just
shit,
whiff it completely.
that's a fucking Shadow Dragon gun. Boom! I fucking missed.
Shadow Drake.
Yeah.
call
All
it
right.
Drake.
It's got a fly speed
But it
of
still flies.
60.
Look,
Does
it's okay.
it
The shadows
have
can't hurt us. We're
reach?
not in the staircase.
It do have reach. So it's gonna fly over to Jericho,
Oh,
tail
does
slap
have
you a
cool
couple
art, though.
times. Slap,
They're gonna
slap.
beat it out of the sky.
Neither of those will hit. And then it's going to shadow step away.
wait, are you telling me these motherfuckers that fly by?
No, it's its bonus action to basically do a teleport. As it just poofs into shadow
like-
over here.
Fucking fly by.
Yeah, that's
Cascade.
right. Feel my anger, Julius. Let it flow through you. Holy fuck.
Cascade,
Oh,
your
it's back-
turn.
It's back here now.
It is back there now. It is
Good
flying,
turn.
I'm gonna say 30 feet in the air.
30 feet.
30 feet.
Wait, did it swoop down to get me?
It did swoop down to get you and then teleported past you a little bit up.
Okay.
It's incredibly cringe. Right, I guess this will just be at normal then. I throw a sword at it.
Yo!
Get wrecked. Idiot.
Fucking nice.
Hell yeah.
Motherfucker.
For 31.
That's very nice. I'm gonna give myself a bardic in
Alrighty.
case of corruption.
Jericho.
How hurt does the high priestess look?
Very.
Okay, I want to at least get rid of.
Prince
at least
could
one
kill
skill
it.
set.
If he rolled high
Prince
enough.
could.
I mean, 4d8, that's... He's got a good chance of killing it. 4d8 plus 3.
Prince could, but also.
But
there's
also you're a
almost
petty
certain,
bitch.
so- Not really petty. I'm just more or less. I realize you have given me a tool that can easily get her, i.e., my harpoon.
Yeah.
And also, my lord has given me essentially the best access for it now because now I have advantage.
She is dead as she immediately gets stabbed through the chest and then dragged through the spikes.
All right. Well, now I'm going for the Shadow Dragon.
Okay.
This one by me. Let's see.
Very nice. For 19.
Let's go. Let's see. Hey Gil,
Yeah.
could I apply a weapon mastery on a harpoon?
Yeah.
If I have 4 of them, I'm putting topple.
Oh. All right. Is that just a thing that happens or does it get a save?
Pretty sure it's a save. It's a con save.
Con save. It rolled a nat 2027.
Okay, good. It doesn't get knocked over.
It does not fall 30 feet to the ground.
I'm pretty
Is
sure
that your
it's,
turn?
yes, it is my turn.
All right. Little mini dragon.
DC's 14, I believe.
Fly 60 feet. Is gonna go over here. As this is a voided topaz dragon wormling.
Oh,
All right, it's gonna do a breath
that
weapon.
sucks.
Cone.
I'm like generally kind of like, oh, that actually
Blarg.
sucks.
Desiccating breath. Vapor make. I
Well,
believe that's a con save.
Me?
Sorry, not Vapor. Jericho.
But
But glad to know you're paying
Okay.
attention.
No, I just came back.
Oh. You have succeeded on the save, taking half of 17 necrotic.
wait, how much? Half of what type of damage?
Necrotic. So I suppose it's 1/4 of 17 necrotic.
Yes. God.
Prince is going to. I don't think his dog flies.
He flies now.
It doesn't,
Well,
though.
it is in an area, so
Yes.
It is
but
Prince.
the dog needs to be within 5 feet of its target.
how far up is the topaz wormling?
Probably still 30 feet.
Okay.
So no dog.
I mean, technically, it just says you can move the hound up to 30 feet. It doesn't say what direction.
Yeah.
This is true.
It is
And-
intangible.
It is
It
intangible.
isn't-
I'll
and
give it to him because I don't know how this spell is supposed to work.
I am pretty sure that it is legitimately how it's supposed to work.
I have no idea if this is how it's supposed to work, but I think this way is funnier, so I will
Yeah.
advocate for it.
Same.
I think this is the way it's supposed to work because D&D 2024 gave so much of the monster manual bullshit.
Yeah.
Let's be honest.
All
Oh,
right. It is going
Hello.
to do its Stygian breath.
Stygian. God.
I don't know.
Fucking-
I don't remember where I got this monster. It might have been from Toma Beast. So, there's a little bit of shenaniganery. Might have been from Monster Manual Expanded or something. But, let's see. 20-foot radius sphere of black mist centered on that point for 1 minute.
Fucking-
Okay, so I need to put down basically a fireball. Just
Motherfucker
gonna
just
go bleh. Oop, that's not on linger. One left. There we go. Each
Nah, move it
creature in
one
the
more
mist when it appears must make a constitution saving throw.
Do it, coward.
Mist spreads around corners. Area is magical darkness.
Con save.
Con save. All
Well,
right.
that's the thing. I can still easily hit it.
The DC is 15 or take 39 cold damage. The damage is a one-time thing. The magical darkness lasts a minute.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna put a circle.
Save or suck.
Yeah, save your suck.
Half.
Okay.
Half of 30.
Half of 39.
So it's 19?
19, yes. I'm gonna just pop and then
18
pop.
if you round it down.
Send it back. There we go. And it's gonna teleport away. It's gonna go pop right next to Grail.
Damn.
Grail's
Sucks for them
turn.
because I can still technically attack them.
I think I'm gonna go Misty Step to the group.
Reasonable.
I'm just kidding. Because that's magical darkness. I won't be able to see from it. I'm gonna go pop over here. I'm gonna blast the Shadow Drake.
Which one, red or blue?
Let's go with red.
Alrighty.
Boop.
It is immune to cold damage.
Oh, well,
For
10 feet
8
back, please.
force. Whee!
Another 25 because it's in the air.
Whee!
And then I'm gonna quick and spell blast it again. I think it's a little too close, guys. What do you think?
I think everything that's not us on this map is too close.
And then additional
Oh
20
my
feet.
god. For 10 and then 13.
I said, go that way.
Whee!
Be gone. We don't want you here.
Vapor.
I have a sneaky suspicion I'm gonna get saving throws. So I'm gonna run into Vapor Zora. Nah, and then that'll be my turn.
Okay.
You cannot see at the moment.
That's fine. I'm in Vapor Zora. I get
Yeah.
additional +4 for all my saves.
Mm,
The other Topaz Dragon was supposed to act on that turn as well. Oops.
Oh no.
Cascade, what's her height?
My height?
Yeah.
5'1".
Okay.
Short queen.
As I'm in the dark, I start swinging my arms around. I accidentally hit Cascade on the forehead. And
Ow, watch it, Vapor.
second level cure wounds.
Ah, never mind. I forgive you.
Thank you. And my turn.
Alrighty. This Shadow Drake has decided it has better things to do and is going to go fly into the city. It is still technically on the map.
Get back here, coward.
Actually, it's going to teleport. It is now 60 feet off the map.
Damn, that's some bitch ass move.
Change layer. Pop. Cascade.
Who around here's alive? I guess get out of the stupid darkness. Yeah. Let's run this way. We'll yeet sword at this dude.
Alrighty. Nice.
Get
Is that
long
your turn?
distance stab. Well, let me just forget it. This requires sight. Damn. Can't only word vapor.
Damn.
Indeed. Very rude. Continue.
Jericho.
Alright. Yep. Get out of here. Toss an harpoon right up. Wait, is this one 30 feet up? Or is
No,
it
it's on the ground.
Oh.
It was going
Oh.
to try and kill Grail.
Alright.
Stupid.
Still, I'm attacking with a harpoon as a melee weapon because I'm trying to essentially topple it, knock it on the ground.
Alright.
Let's see. Double check, check everything. Yep.
that do hit. Con save, right?
Yes, concert.
That is a 12. He is now prone.
All right.
Oh, there it is. Why don't you just add up your damage for me?
Let's see the entire total.
Entire total. He's immune to cold.
Okay. $69.
Nice.
Nice.
Let's see. And I'm gonna drink a potion. Cool. I'll
Tiny
die.
dragon attack. That's the wrong character sheet. This one. Does it recharge its breath? No. Fight for a 16 to hit against Grail.
No, that doesn't hit against me.
Okay. And then this other one is going to dash. That one's 5 feet off the ground. This one is still 30.
God damn it, Evan.
All right. Prince will move the dog aura.
What, Michael?
No, the fucking Kendrick. The Kendrick. gift.
All right. This fuck is going to put down his little shadowy aura right on top of him. You're gonna go bleh. Jericho and Cascade, please make con saves.
I don't appreciate this.
I know.
14.
Should be an advantage, but it doesn't matter.
All right, DC 15 or take half of 41 cold.
I'm ready to roll mine.
All right,
15.
cool. So you're both
41,
taking
right?
half of 41 cold, so 20. And then it's gonna
Cool.
teleport up. No longer prone, but is flying 60 feet up. Grail. You know what I can probably do? I
Man.
can probably put these on the foreground layer and have it act like advanced darkness.
Beat. I'm gonna slap the fuck out of the Topaz Dragon for. There's no. It's not wearing metal, is it?
No.
Cool. I'm gonna shock and grasp it. Not that I think it matters.
Oof.
Shit.
You
gonna call
slap the
lightning.
sand.
Wait, hold on. Let me recall it real fast.
I don't think you need to see.
A point in the air where a storm cloud could appear within range directly above you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna call lightning it.
All right. Dex save. That is a 6.
Nice. It takes 21.
It is dead.
Nice. I'm going to proceed. Oh, I'm still in Vapor's Aura. I'm gonna stay in Vapor's Aura. Oh, move right there. That will be my turn.
All right. I have another wave.
Another one?
This
Long
is
as
the
this fight.
final. It is a long fight. Couple dragon turtles. Vapor.
No.
Oh, we can all see the health.
Fuck, damn it.
Noob.
Is he dead?
No. Anything you see is not dead.
Double your search.
That's 60 feet. I'm assuming sight is not. Hold on. Actually, I'll just stay here. And I'll give myself a second level cure wounds
All right.
to heal 13, and then I'll move right here. Let's see. 25 feet. Okay.
Okay.
Now I'm gonna go get food.
Cascade.
How far up was this guy? I can't read that.
He is 60.
It's very rude.
Indeed.
How dare you? Technically. Is that normal?
Yeah.
Just imagine
Yeah.
the blade of shadow just comes flying out
This
of the
is really
shadow and
stupid,
stabs
but
the
it's
shadow.
funny.
It's a normal because it's in shadow.
A 16 is unfortunately his AC.
We'll bardic it.
Okay.
The button that I should have, but apparently don't.
There you go.
20?
As it will definitely hit. Just goes up and just stabs him right in the leggies.
Just, it just needed a little help. That's really high.
Jericho.
Okay. This would be. I'm going here. I'm throwing a harpoon at it. See? One day. Alright. Hold on, give it a second. I push the button twice. There it
There
goes.
we go. Do I make 2 con saves or just 1?
Make one first.
It failed.
Failed. It's on the ground.
As it goes. Alright, that roll me 66.
66.
He's dead.
Hmm.
Like the fall damage killed him.
Hell yeah. Alright.
Like if the attack didn't already kill him, the fall damage would have killed
Give me
him.
a second. Let me double check. I could get his bitch ass. I'm right there in the second tag. I'm gonna throw out the young topaz.
All right, you
Which
can
will be a
see
normal.
it since it is 30 feet above the 20-foot radius circle.
Okay, cool. This one will be a normal. So.
Oof.
Yeah.
All right, is that your turn?
That is my turn. Yes.
Little baby wormling is gonna fly down and breath weapon Grail.
Oh God.
How about no?
Grail, please make me a con save.
I'm good at those. Where's Vapor?
You know,
Oh,
for a
Vapor left.
wormling, it still has a pretty powerful breath. Nice. You are taking half of 20 necrotic damage.
Okay, thank God.
I can make that save.
All right. Now the question is, this dog should probably be at normal, seeing as the wormling can't see it, but also the dog can't see it.
Yeah.
Does the dog have to see?
Yes. I
You
think.
sound unsure, Gale.
I'm pretty
Does
sure
the dog
it.
have to see it?
I'm pretty
It
sure
just
it
is-
needs to see.
It makes a bite attack.
I just reread this. This says a dex save.
That's the 2014.
No, that's the 2024. Well, we're still gonna go with the attack roll because that's what we've been going with.
It's better
A
than Dex.
16 is its AC. Grail.
Hey, Josh.
A wild Josh.
Hello? Hello?
I'm gonna go this way.
Also, Josh, I don't know if I'm doing your dog right, but I'm trying my best.
I'm gonna call lightning the Topaz Dragon.
Alrighty.
This stays even if they die.
Like,
Yes.
Hello, cat.
It stays for 1 minute.
That's disgusting. I'm gonna call lightning the Topaz.
It has succeeded
As a
on its
bonus.
save.
Half of 13.
Or 6 lightning. Dog bite 1 man, beginning of turn, no complication. Spell attack. Okay, I haven't been running your spell attack. I've just kind of put you off to the side and let your dog do thing. Well, we'll put Prince over here now.
Other than action, I'll just try to shoot the Topaz Dragon.
Okay.
At normal. 16
Sad.
hit?
That is its AC.
No, 15 doesn't either. Go. I'll move 5 more feet. That'll be my turn.
Okay. Dragon, turtle, wormling. These guys are pretty slow, or at least slower. Is gonna dash. Will. Why does the young dragon turtle not have initiative? Why is its initiative weird and like on the GM layer? What the fuck? It's supposed to have an initiative 1.
More importantly, Gale, why is
Bad
it
turn.
fucking?
Yeah, why does it have initiative?
Why is it? Yeah.
Why is there a 1-year-old on the battlefield, Gale?
There isn't, dumbass.
Gale.
Gale, I'm disappointed.
Alright, this dragon turtle gonna dash.
Exactly, Josh.
Michael, please roll 44 worth of spike damage.
You hear that, kitten? Gale's endangering children.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I know, you're just here for the scritches.
10 spike damage.
Oh.
Vapor.
I just realized we could pull them through the ship so it collapses on them.
That is one of the traps you set.
Okay, which one's more of a priority? Because you guys are Jericho's over here.
The ones that aren't dead. I know. I'm
I
so
can't
humble.
see. Yeah, I'm so awful too. I'll go right here. And let's give myself a regular cure wounds. And my turn.
Alrighty. Cascade. Josh, do you even see what's going on? Here, I will aid you in seeing
Oh,
what is
there's a-
going on.
There's
Oh,
a dragon turtle.
it's barely realized
Yeah.
he's here.
You just now
Hey.
noticed.
Yes.
I would advise to pull back.
Yeah, I'm just, we're gonna go hang out with Jericho.
Only
I guess
listening while
we'll
playing
attempt
Sparkle.
to
Well, if you want to watch, I have a stream up.
we'll attempt to throw some Eldritch Blast at the Wormling. Eldritch Blast.
Eldritch Blast at the Wormling. The 22 will hit, the 14 will not.
Cool.
Oh
This
wait,
is
at
fun.
the Topaz Dragon Wormling or the Dragon Turtle Wormling?
The Topaz Dragon Wormling.
Okay, I had to check.
Dragon turtle wormling. Hold on.
Yeah, do you not see the Dragon Turtle Wormling?
Yeah, that's up there too.
Yeah. Wait, the wormlings?
That's quite a big
There's
worm.
a Dragon
Oh.
Turtle Wormling and a young Dragon Turtle.
very sharp claws.
That's a
Your turn,
very
Jericho.
all right, cool.
So yeah, we are fighting kids.
We are.
Yeah, we are fighting kids. Of course, we are in a one of these wars. All right,
The void does
I
not
get
care
back
whether
here.
or not it is children.
I get back
I
over
do.
here, and I try to essentially entice the dragon turtle with money.
Money?
It's still a dragon turtle.
Yes, but it is a voided dragon turtle. At this point, its only instinct is aggression.
Exactly. Jericho's trying to essentially rage bait it, so it runs towards him. I threw it through the ship. That's what he's trying to do. He's trying.
I
He's
mean,
trying to essentially
currently it
rage bait
doesn't
and run
see
through the
any
ship.
of you.
That's what I'm saying. He's essentially yelling, screaming at it more or less to get its attention to run towards him.
Hmm. Why don't you roll me a performance strength?
All right, cool. Let's go. In that case, I'm gonna re-roll that.
14? Okay.
22.
Nice. Let me just like
Pretty.
roll an insight with disadvantage.
I am so trying to get away from Grail and Cascade. I'm so hard trying to do that.
Interesting.
You're trying to red flare the T Rexes away from the jeeps.
Yes, yes,
Flat, flat,
exactly.
No, dragon turtles can't see red light.
flat.
Oh god.
Vapor, a 13 does not hit.
Good.
Prince is going to dog the young dragon turtle. Where did I? There's
Bark.
Prince's sheet.
Bark,
Dog.
bark. Wow, wow.
A
Wah, wah, wah,
9
wah,
does
wah.
not hit. And you
I know,
said
Josh,
just
you'd prefer to watch us die.
You said just like simple spell attack? What range spells do you have? Because you're still concentrating on controlled mutation. I guess just like fire a ray of frost at the topaz dragon wormling. Pop. That does not hit. Much sad. Yeah, 48. I'm clicking your Drake of Ill Omen button. Grail.
Right. How fucked are we?
Figure.
I need to skedaddle.
You
That's
need
what
to
I need
fucking
do.
go.
Move, bitch, move! Move 30 feet. I'm gonna miss you step another 30.
That's what
Okay.
Jericho's doing. He's like over there. It's like nope, nope, nope.
I'm gonna call lightning the young dragon turtle.
Alrighty. Young dragon turtle. Dex save. Pop.
Oh wait, I
It
can't.
has succeeded.
I can't do it because of the bonus action. I just a bonus
Oh,
action
that
to
is true.
cast a spell. I'm gonna blast it instead. Push it back 10 feet.
You cannot currently see it, so that's at normal. Because it's through the darkness. Unless you wanted to go for the topaz dragon.
Topaz, yeah, let's go for the topaz dragon.
Alright, in that case, the 26 will hit.
Bitch.
It is still alive. It is no longer alive.
Bitch. That's my turn.
Alrighty. Wormling. What is your movement speed like again? Pop, gotcha. Okay. And then on land, it do a dash. So they have it's gonna do a breath weapon at Vapor. Vapor, please make
No.
me a dex save.
Damn, I can see him.
No.
My boy. Oh god.
Nice. You are taking half of 15 fire damage. Any resistance to fire damage you have. Okay, that's only for being underwater. That's fine. So half of 15.
Mm.
Young dragon turtle. What is your
Get
movement
baited.
like? Huh. Going on land is starting here, and is gonna dash. It has been baited. Vapor.
We're getting cat fur in my nose.
Um,
There is
Running
one
there.
last boss that I'm not gonna summon yet.
Oh. Oh god.
man. Man.
Remember at advantage.
whoops.
He can't see it, so it's normal.
Yeah.
The 19 will still hit for 19.
All right. That ends my turn.
All right. If you wanted to run away, you could. It couldn't see you.
15 feet. All right. Go move 15 feet.
Because dragon turtles don't have blind sight.
End my turn.
Cascade.
They don't have blind sight, but I do. That's the funniest thing. The joke has blind sight.
Wait, Jericho has blind sight? Why?
Yes.
How?
I'm fighting style.
Oh.
Yeah, he has an eye patch now. And,
Oh my
and it's
god.
just- he just takes it off and just puts it on the other eye. in the middle of the
Amazing.
fight.
Wait, at this point, I'm like, okay, so if I have advantage from Shadowblade and then disadvantage from the darkness, but then advantage for being unseen, like, does it cancel out?
It really
How many
only goes
stacks
one
of
thing of
advantage?
advantage, one thing of disadvantage, so it's at normal. It can't see you,
That's
you
funny.
can't see it.
But I have bonus advantage. I think I should still have advantage.
No. That is not how this works.
That's a scam.
Take it up with, like, Jeremy Crawford or something.
Fight me, Jeremy Crawford. We're throwing
Well,
the sword.
he's no longer with.
He currently has full
current
cover from
group,
you.
So
Cringe. Fine,
He
we're
is
gonna hang out
going
with
into
Vapor.
the ship.
Why?
Yes, he got-
Because he
his
got
ass baited.
baited.
Yeah. Because remember, I trapped the ship to essentially crush whatever's
Oh, yeah.
going through it.
A
So I'm essentially just going to use
14
one of these.
is not going to hit, unfortunately.
Racist.
Alright.
Racist.
Jericho.
priestess.
I get to the end.
Oh, that is a cute
because I did,
collar.
yeah, I basically do get near
Cute
the
collar
end,
for Rhea.
and I start essentially just like basically I do prepare a couple harpoon attacks to when it does charge at me.
Alrighty. These boys are very slow.
Yeah. I mean, thank God I did say that I essentially did make essentially a narrow passage at the end of the thing.
Yeah. So
So
you
I
can
am just
see it at the
preparing.
moment.
Yeah,
If only
I am
barely.
preparing. I'm preparing.
Alright.
I'm not going to attack it yet. I'm going to attack it when it gets into the middle, so it essentially drives it further in.
Prince
We gotta
has
kill this
nothing he can
motherfucker.
attack with the dog. So he's gonna scoot the dog aura. Like there.
Scoot the dog over.
And he's gonna scoot himself back. Grail.
Let's see here. I guess go for the dragon turtle wormling.
Okay.
We're gonna go blast
Nice.
Very nice.
plus an additional 3 as well.
Cool, cool.
Blast again, and then I'm gonna call lightning on it.
It has failed with a nat 1.
Nice. It takes an additional 4,
Nice.
and then I'm gonna run away. and that'll be my turn.
All
I'm
right.
just getting kind of tired. Hold on.
Wormling leaves the darkness.
Fool.
Bite. That does not hit Vapor. That is a 9. Young Dragon Turtle is going to dash. See Jericho. Is this where you activate your trap?
Yes, that's where I activate my trap. But first, I do throw 2 harpoons at it.
He's
Cool.
activating his trap card.
Because activating the trap, I forget. How did you activate, or how did you set the trap up?
It's basically wires in the middle of the ship to collapse it inwards.
Gotcha. So yeah, make your attacks.
All right, yeah. Let's see. It's just fuck you and
Nice. Add up your damage for both of those.
let's see.
And now I have to figure
60.
out how. Sorry,
60.
60. Now I have to
Yes.
figure out how I would fucking do this. Because like wood beams, probably not going to do too much damage. I'm going to say 66 and possible restrain.
All right.
Up.
Oh. All right, cool. That's better. That's better.
Yeah.
I take the better one. I take the
Then
better
let
one.
me make a dex save for the dragon turtle.
Oh, this is the perfect creature to be trapped in here.
It has succeeded on the save. So it's not
No.
I'm gonna give it half damage and it's not restrained.
All right. Still 71 damage.
Yeah. And just gonna like go shwoo shwoo shwoo. Show that that's all broken down now.
All right.
Vapor.
Okay. I guess we'll keep attacking the. We'll attack the baby.
Alrighty.
A baby?
A baby.
Advantage.
Baby no money? Baby Nos?
Oh,
Bitch, I'm him.
a 20 will hit for 21. It is close
Is
to
it dead?
death. No.
Nah. Okay.
Is that your turn?
Yeah, it's my turn.
Cascade, you can now see the dragon turtle. The young dragon turtle.
Sick. Murder a child.
Murder a child.
We have friends again, and we can see shit even better.
Always good being able to see shit.
That's very good.
It
Get
is
stabbed,
dead.
idiot.
It had 9 health. Sweet.
I murdered the child.
You have murdered the child. Is that your turn?
Yes.
Jericho.
All right. This is probably the first time you'll see Jericho do his cheesy and ass tactics. Because I'm gonna get right here. Let's see what I want to stop. Hold on, give me 1 second. I'm gonna get right here. Let's see. When we're up. Let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna attack it because I think I have a longer range than it.
Alrighty.
Let's see. Well, first, yeah, let's do it like this. I'm gonna first stab it with. Well,
Bad stab and good stab.
then I'm moving back.
Okay. Is that your turn?
That's my turn.
Alright. I think Prince isn't gonna bother moving the dog aura because the dragon turtle will just leave. So, Ray of Frost and then leave. Nice. That decreases its movement speed by 10 feet, yeah?
Yep.
So it's even slower. Grail.
Does this thing have full cover?
It has no cover at the moment. The ship is gone.
Oh, great. Blast, blast,
Good
plus
blasts.
an additional 3. Bap.
Alrighty. Dex save. It has failed for 20
It's an
fucking
additional 4.
5.
29.
It has survived, but at what cost?
Damn. My turn.
Its turn.
Oh no, wait, I'll move.
Move its 10 feet. What's the range on its breath weapon? It's a 30-foot cone. It does get Jericho.
All right. Well,
Please make me a dex save.
We honor your sacrifice.
Ooh, yeah.
nah, I'm not gonna reroll. No. I'll reroll, but
Are you re-rolling or are you not?
no, because I already rerolled.
All right. You have failed the dexterity saving throw, taking 40 fire damage.
40 fire damage. All right, I'm out.
Vapor.
Damn. Is it still alive?
It is still alive, but not well.
Can I see it?
Yes.
Musket.
Yo! It's dead.
All right, cool. Jesus Christ.
Jesus Christ.
At the start of the turn, the final thing for this encounter is going to spawn.
All right, so we got a turn.
You have a turn.
All right, can someone help me?
Vapor, you still have
Oh
your
God,
movement.
Jericho.
Yeah, he's unconscious.
I look away for 10 seconds.
He got fire. He got
Uh,
steam breath.
I'm up 30 feet that way and in my turn.
Cascade.
I'm sorry, Cascade, for leaving you out of the aura again.
It's fine. I'm just gonna follow you. And then I'm gonna throw a healing word at Jericho.
Where am I? Okay.
Let's see.
What do I have?
Wake up,
What do I have?
nerd.
Well, thank you. Thank you.
All right. Is that your turn? Cascade.
I mean, technically, I have an action. I don't know what else I'd do with it. So yeah,
Jericho.
there's nothing to stab.
All right, let's see. I have one greater.
I don't know how many turns
see.
have passed, but I'm gonna get rid of this darkness.
I'm gonna drink a greater,
Understandable.
and I'm gonna attempt a normal. Yeah, 5. Honestly, it's a lot better than nothing. All right, I'm going to the final battle with 28 health. Let's
Oh,
go.
God. Let's see. Is there anything Prince would want to do here?
Also, I'm gonna move back to the center. Right here.
I think Prince will move a little bit further in, and I guess just scoot the dog aura.
Let's get that dog in him.
Grail.
I guess I'll move here because I'm assuming this is a ramp going up. I'm gonna go underneath it, and then I'm
Alrighty.
gonna use some sorcery points to get another spell slot, and then that will be my turn.
All right. As one big winged shape comes to greet you.
Ooh, we can see its health go.
Fucking God. Fucking bullshit.
Oh,
Yeah. Got anything else to say?
Vapor, it's your turn.
so we put out his misery. I see.
This dragon is very clearly Glint, that one topaz dragon that Prince had an argument with that one time.
Bless on myself, Cascade, and
Dude.
Jericho.
What the fuck?
Then in my turn.
Cascade. This is what the void does. It finds and it consumes. making enemies out of those he once considered friends, or quote unquote friends.
Yeah, I don't think I think friendship is a bit of a strong word in this game.
I don't know
Did
about
Prince finally turn on us?
No.
No.
That'd be funny though.
My lord will never turn on me.
Uh huh.
How far away is that stupid dragon? Out of Eldritch Blast range, cringe.
Wait, how far away is he?
Cringe.
Like 165 from me.
Okay.
I'm sure you could hit him somehow, magically.
Mm,
I'll just hold an action to throw some Eldritch Blast at him when he comes in range.
All right. He's going to use a legendary action to psychic step closer. Make your Eldritch Blasts.
Copy that.
At least I think you're in range.
Yes. I don't quite have
Yeah.
a sniper Eldritch Blast, but you know. Base is still pretty good.
Nice.
Get sniped again.
Eh.
Oh, we're so about to get breath weapon.
Oh, yeah. All right, Jericho.
Sorry about that. Let's see. Um, hmm. I'm gonna go right here because I'll still be in Vapor's aura. Let's see. How far away is he? Alright, he's still too far away. I'm going to prepare my attacks to throw 2 harpoons at him. And they will be trying to knock his ass to the ground. But before that, I'm continuing healing up.
We love healing.
And I'm. Yep, that's my turn. I'm preparing my attacks to essentially hit him when he's in range.
All right.
I am.
Prince, I'm not sure can hit the dragon at the moment. I don't think he has any cantrips that are longer ranged. Yeah, just 60 feet. I'm just gonna stay back and prepare a lightning bolt. Yes, Josh, I am using your spell slots. What is this orange?
He's not here.
Oh,
He
yeah,
doesn't know.
that's the aura. And that was
Oh,
better.
Josh left.
No.
Yeah, he does.
yeah, he left.
That is
Because
your
it was a
range?
better- Yes.
All right.
That's the range for these attacks because I'm using
Grail.
harpoon.
Well,
Good God. Just orange.
You gave me the harpoons, Gale.
I
By-
know
by
I
making
did.
me- By having me kill
right
this creature.
here. Cool. Actually, can I hit him from there? No, I couldn't. I'm gonna blast him twice.
Okay.
Blast, blast.
That's a blast.
Ooh. Plus an additional 3 because I keep on forgetting to add, and then I'm gonna call lightning behind it.
Okay. It has passed that save for 8 lightning.
Unfortunate. Move it 10 feet back, please.
Swoop. That was only 5. Up.
That is my turn.
Alrighty. His turn. Yeah, I think he's gonna bonus action Psionic Step.
Oh, hello.
I believe you make
Um,
your attacks.
Yes.
Very
This
nice.
dragon is
Hmm.
very
Con
clearly
save.
Flint. You should put him out of his misery.
Mm-hmm. Con save. That is a 28.
Another con save.
Boy, 27 damage. Goodness. That is a 22.
Damn. All right. All right.
And you are right that you're about to be breath weaponed.
Yes.
Cone. He'll move one forward. Step. Everybody, please make a con save.
Oh, thank goodness Vapor's here.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, I rolled low. I rolled so low. There's
Good.
3 ones in there.
Thank God.
Thank God.
DC 17 con save. If you fail, you are taking 28 necrotic damage, but I don't think anybody failed.
Nope. There's a half.
Half damage.
Shit.
Oh, necrotic.
Yeah, necrotic. Vapor.
You said it was 28, right?
28
For total?
necrotic damage.
Okay.
Total.
14.
That is such a
14.
shitty roll. There were 3 1s, 3 2s, 2 4s, a
Alright,
5, and a
19.
6.
Maintain concentration of bless. Which also reminds me, you never put that there. Let's go ahead and put Dissonant Whispers on old Glinty here.
Alrighty.
Where are you?
That's a wisdom save, yeah?
Yeah. Yep.
That's 27.
Okay.
He gives no fucks. Okay. He is going to use all 3 of his legendary actions to do Essential Reduction. Let's see here. Oh, I just saw the flavor text on that. Oh, hold on, that's kind of scary. Grail, why don't you give me a con save?
Why me?
You fucking blasted.
Get fucked.
Nice. This is a save or suck, so you are fine. Cascade.
What does it do? Because you casted it or whatever.
I'm not gonna tell you.
Oh, what do you mean?
I feel like you very much should.
No. Okay, fine, I will. Dragon targets a creature or an object not being worn or carried that it can see within 60 feet of it, must succeed on a con save or take necrotic damage. If this damage reduces the target to 0 hit points, it crumbles to dust.
Yeah. You really gave this boss a one-shot mechanic.
It already had it!
You kept the one-shot mechanic.
Yes.
Well, it was nice knowing you all.
It's
Well,
fine.
but I got his ass.
I have every confidence in you. Well, I'm not getting closer to that thing, but you know, we're gonna throw the sword at him.
It takes all 3 of his legendary actions. Yo!
It's just stay back.
Stay back,
give a fuck.
bitch!
Little stupid.
We'll
Stupid.
we'll give Jericho a bardic. We need his main character energy.
Thank you. I
Jericho.
appreciate.
Go forth and murder before it one shots us.
All right, I need to pull out my captain.
I'm just
What was
making
Captain
things
from Moby Dick?
appropriately scary.
Oh god, I should know.
Captain Ahab.
Yeah.
Oh,
that's
God.
it.
Go pull my Captain Ahab with harpoon.
That will hit. Yes, that
Alright.
will hit.
Cool.
For 23.
Con save.
Con save. That is a 23.
All right, cool.
That will not
18.
hit. That is his AC.
In that case, fuck you, Bardic.
There you go. All right, con save. That is a 19.
Damn it. Well, I'm gonna I don't want to spread out now because of that stupid shit you put. I'm good here.
All right. Prince is going to do dog. Pop. Oh. That should be at advantage. There we go. For 25. And then he's gonna back the fuck up because he don't want any of that.
Understandable.
Action dash. Just get himself over there. All right, Grail.
We're gonna blast. Yeah, you know the drill. We're just gonna
Blast him, zap him.
blast him with an additional 3. I keep on forgetting it. I apologize. And zap him.
Zap him. He has failed this dex save, but he is going to use a legendary resistance.
Okay. How's forces it forces him to succeed, so I can't proc the curse.
Correct.
Nice.
It is when he fails, he may succeed instead.
I'll move over here. That'll be my turn.
Okay. Glint's turn. I do get one turn with this man. Does his
No.
breath weapon recharge?
God, I hope not.
It does.
No.
Can
No.
I inspiration reroll a breath weapon recharge?
It's not D20.
It's not a D.
Can
Or
I
no,
do
do
it
we change
anyway?
it to any dice?
You know what? Sure, you may.
I'm gonna try it. Reroll.
You have stopped the recharge.
Worth.
Always worth.
Glint is
So
going to
worth.
land.
I believe in
Let's
Jericho.
go. Let's go.
He is him.
All right. Bite. Claw. Claw. That is a 25, a 17, and a 20 to hit.
25 and 20 hit.
For 15 and 6.
All right, cool.
Vapor.
Okay. Yeah. Oh wow.
Oh, wow.
Spite.
How would you like to
spite,
kill
spite.
Glint?
Jared, I'm assuming Jericho and Grail are doing their very best, and then fucking Vapor just comes in as like runs in and just chops it on the forehead, and finally
Clean up
kills it.
crew.
Literally just kill stealed them.
Yeah, he had 20 health left.
Damn. All right. Well, it
R.I.P.
would have been
Glenn.
either you. It would have been either you or your
You were
Cascade. I
Cascade.
think. Your Cascade. I think. All right.
As
Well,
the siege is now over and the seas around Marineport now turn back to the dark blue instead of black.
all right. Well, that's the thing as well now. Also, what happened to the other dragon?
It was taken care of, but like there were
Okay.
some casualties.
Okay. Well, that's the thing now. We have how many dragon bodies?
Let me check.
To do research on, and also get harvest materials from.
We're saving all the
Uh,
void corpses for Prince to dissect.
Yeah, as far as void corpses go, you have a lot, but specifically draconic entities. You have 2 topaz wormlings, a dragon turtle wormling, a young dragon turtle, a shadow drake, and Glint.
Well, as probably Prince is right, he shall claim all the bodies, and I shall. Well, let's ensure that happens. The draconic
Alrighty.
bodies. What does it? What does the town look like?
It's not great, but it'll live.
Okay.
It's a living
is-
city. No I'm kidding.
What is the?
How's our crew doing?
How's our
Your
crew doing?
crew is like half of them have sustained pretty serious injuries, but no one died.
All right. Good. Good. Um. How's the government of the place? What does it look like?
The government is government's doing okay. Like
Okay,
it's
so
not
make
doing
sure it's
great.
on-
It's only doing marginally better than the rest of the people.
All right. Is it well? I'm saying, is it martial law, or are we at least have some semblance of stability still?
There's still some semblance of stability, yeah.
Okay, good. I don't want that at least fuck up in this town or another
No,
town.
this is like one of many nice places, but like it's a nice place.
All right. How about the militia, the local people that can fight? What's it
Uh
looking like?
I don't remember how many I said last session were in the militia.
I don't think you said particularly anything.
Yeah, I'm not sure if I gave numbers, but from when this started, I think about half the militia is dead. And
Oh,
another quarter of that remaining half is pretty injured.
oh, so, damn, quite a shame.
That it is.
And you said
I sense scheming in your voice.
well, I'm more or less thinking we need a headquarters.
Yeah, I suppose.
Why don't we just integrate ourselves with the city and more or less, in some capacity, essentially become some higher ups now because we essentially did some cool shit, and maybe get some reinforcements. I essentially we can determine at least some direction that essentially a force could take against these creatures. Because personally I'm thinking the archipelago does not have a solid union, or more or less a,
No, the
or does it,
archipelago
Gil?
does not have a unified government. Each island
As I'm
sort of
saying.
governs itself.
As I'm saying, Jericho's thinking we need something that's at least more or less a unified force to essentially combat the fucking creatures from the deep. I think it's more or less it's good to at least put in these people's minds at the least, or possibly even take up some of their woes and possibly get them definitely on our side.
Okay. How do you
what
propose
I'm
doing
thinking.
that?
Well, we do know someone that is actually important in the city, right?
You
Lady
do, you
Rose.
know Lady Rosa, and you've done a few missions for her, so she does think highly of you.
Exactly. We can just go up to her.
And
talk
you
to her,
also
more or less
literally
see what-
saved her life.
Yeah, we can just see what more or less what the government looks like, and see if we need to slot ourselves in, and possibly with her help or others highly, or her help mainly probably, and
Mhm.
some other highly effective things that we've done for the people, the common folk. We could probably more or less strong arm any decision, or more or less a possible idea. We can possibly get more people under our cause that we can use
Alrighty.
for missions.
So, like,
Well,
talking to Lady Alma Rosa.
I'm seeing this as a group. What do you guys think?
I think it's a good plan.
If it's good for you, Captain, it's good for me.
It's gonna be hard to unify everybody. There are many
It is.
different and varying viewpoints.
It is,
And like the
but
closest thing that the archipelago has to a unified government is in the Melody Coast.
that's
Wow,
Wow.
Josh.
Wow.
but well, to be fair, it doesn't really have to be a unified government. It says a unified coalition at the least. to essentially quell this and actually unify rather than just more or less each town doing its own vanity quest to go try to stop this thing, or more or less be like, we heard this ancient sea witch tale, and run off and fucking send like two boats to die out of nowhere. Or
We're not
stuff
like
like
trying
that.
to form like a government here, more like a temporary
Yeah.
military alliance.
Yes, essentially, more or less Jericho's trying to do that, but you know, if it lasts, it lasts. Hey, you know, that's just an extra bonus for Jericho. but you know, it's
I wouldn't be
first and
surprised if it
foremost-
lasted, because, like, yeah, if we're not unified, we might get attacked by the ocean itself again.
Yeah, first and foremost, we must essentially Jericho's thinking the best thing to do is unify to at least stop the sea from killing us, stop our home from stop the place that most of us call home from trying to stab us in the back.
Alrighty. Thinking about things, and also because, like, I don't quite know how government works, there is probably a spot you could slot yourself in with Lady
Good.
Rose's help.
Could be defense minister.
Yeah.
Well,
Defense
depends on the
minister
type
works.
of government.
That's the thing. I don't fucking know the government. So, like, whatever is happening is happening.
We are taking over the military.
Yes, we were
Oh,
taking
so
over
it's
the military.
military? Your martial law?
Jericho is now commander in chief.
Jericho
Yes.
has now imposed himself on the government, saying, hey, I'm going to do stuff with your military. Do not argue with me.
Yes.
Oh, fuck you.
Jericho's casually becoming Yonka. Holy shit.
Like, the
Alright,
wizard,
yeah.
after the siege, reestablishes telepathy and just, so anyone dead?
I've established martial law.
Excuse me?
I've become defense minister of Marineport.
I don't think that's martial law, but okay.
Well, it
Not
is
yet.
not yet. But I will essentially do my best to ensure that doesn't happen. But first and foremost, yes, my plan is to essentially unify the cities to have more or less a military coalition to at least fight back against the seas.
I unfortunately
if
think I may have to join that.
But if you have any information, it would be best to lay it out to me so I can tell the people, the higher ups at Marineport and the rest of the archipelago.
What kind of information beyond the stuff I've already told you? Oh,
The
and Siren Woman,
branches.
Siren Man, Storm Song is safe. I've forgotten your names.
Thank you.
Cascade. Thank you.
Cascade, yes. I will make an attempt to remember that.
I mean, is there any more other dragons besides the Mist Dragon?
Nope, just the one. It's causing the storm, that much I know. It probably has a nest
Okay.
somewhere, but I haven't found it yet.
Okay.
Probably somewhere on a mountain. They like their mountains.
Alright, where was the last islands that was seen then?
It is
This is the things I get.
It is currently on its way to Port Mirage. I have already told them to vacate their magic items and to essentially evacuate the city. Hopefully, they will have done that by the time the dragon reaches there, and they can
Alright.
come back without lives lost and simply infrastructure loss. I've also
Well-
told Port Merryweather to go into the old Flame Tusk base. Most of them seem to be cooperating with that.
Okay, alright, cool. Well, I was saying which direction it was heading from
Oh,
originally. Where was its original trajectory?
I believe it was heading from the Siren City of Coralbed. According to my knowledge, it recently fell.
Okay. Its nest is probably within Coralbed or maybe within Murkwater Isle. We
Seems
I would not
likely.
be surprised. The Murkwater Isle does seem to be an important place for sirens. I believe there's a temple there. I
Alright.
think the relic of the ocean dragon may have been found there once, according to Prince's sister's research.
once.
Once. It is no longer there. The last time it was seen
Yes.
in Murkwater was... somewhere between 1,000 and 2,000 years ago. And there have
Well,
been two other
maybe-
bearers since then.
2 other bears since then. We never know. Maybe it might find its way back home.
Maybe.
Or we could at least clean up where we could find it with that. But also that is the weapon. I
Mhm.
feel like it is best now to at least I shall inform Marineport and other towns about essentially the dangers we have discovered about the creatures.
Understood. I will begin telling cities with high magic potential to stop it or whatever. Move.
Barricade them.
Barricade. Look, I have done a little bit of research during the night as to what path it may take. I believe after Port Mirage, the Mist Dragon will attempt to go to Merryweather, and then after Merryweather, it will probably go to Whalesong. And
Whalesong.
after Whalesong, most likely Melody Coast.
So wait, where's Whalesong?
Next to Storm Song.
Whalesong is right here,
Alright. Cool.
right next to Storm Song.
Because Jericho's like legitimately like, do we head it on there or can we make it to the other place?
I suppose I should begin evacuating Storm Song, shouldn't I?
Should probably, but let's see how far away
Cascade
is this?
Grail, would you like me to take your people to Sea Spray Mill or to Marineport?
I'm trying to remember what we know about Sea Spray.
Sea Spray is basically abandoned. Like, the only person that was living there was the wizard.
Oh, okay, that's what that is.
Yeah,
And
think-
now the people of Binksport are living there as well.
Yep.
So let me turn off Binksport's lighthouse then.
I'd say sea spray.
Sea Spray,
Alright, numbers.
understood.
I mean, it does have the Princess's Guard there and the Guard of Base Support, the Militia Base Support.
Indeed.
Yeah, I don't know how Marineport would react to us inviting over a bunch of sirens.
This is a good point.
Mhm.
I will begin the evacuation to Sea Spray Mill.
Alright.
We're just establishing a new colony out there.
Essentially.
Yes.
And Sea Spray Mill is also close to the Siren City of Reeflight, so it should not be too strange for the sirens.
That is true.
Also, well, then there's a thing Jericho's thinking rather than just he's thinking for Storm Song Isle is best probably just take the civilians and maybe Grail and Cascade's parents to ensure that they are good. So essentially, the lighthouse is up there because that would essentially be highly needed for the fight upcoming. Jericho's thinking
Are we intending to try and stop it there?
at Whalesong
At Whalesong?
Yeah.
because I'm thinking because it's like 300 plus miles to get to Whalesong compared to like things like almost 400 to get to.
Normally it would take about like let's see, normally about like a week to get from Whalesong to Marineport with your current ship. That is assuming you don't get lost along the way.
Yeah.
How long will it
And-
take us to get to its current goal based on, or not based on,
Like Port Mirage or Port
versus
Merryweather?
how fast it's going to get there? Like, when is it going to get to?
It is going to
Mirage
get
versus
to
how fast we can get
Mirage
there?
at the end of the day.
Okay, we're not making it there in time.
No, and is likely going to spend a few days destroying Port Mirage. And
A few
then
days.
How many is a few?
anywhere from 3 to 6.
And
Okay.
you're telling me that they could also attack at and it's gonna attack at Meriwether next.
After
that, right?
Mirage, it would go to Merryweather. It would spend a day flying over there and then spend who knows how many number of days, because Merryweather is much more defended than Mirage.
All
Do we
right,
even take this thing on?
It needs to die
Like-
to stop the
I
storm.
believe we can with whoever we essentially will probably bring, i.e. the wizard, and probably I don't know, you could probably teleport a few people.
My
Higher
focus
up
is
there.
going to be getting people to safety.
Yeah.
Well, if we're fighting
because-
somewhere like Merryweather or Stormsong, we would presumably
Uh,
have their defenders with us.
Yes.
Yes. And Port Mirage is already essentially evacuated or trying to evacuate.
Once
well,
I
it is already
finish
evacuated.
evacuating Stormsong Isle, I plan to leave possibly a few people to man the lighthouse. Because Stormsong only has a population of, last I checked, somewhere around 100 or 2.
All right. Well, in that case,
So Merryweather might be a better option if it's more heavily
Yeah.
defended.
yeah, I'm thinking, yeah, no, not in that case because you did say 3 to like a few days. Jericho, I think, would say essentially if he can try to keep the bastard contained and essentially tell the defenders of Mirage to keep it contained,
It'll-
we can defeat it quickly.
It'll take
Or
you
more.
7 days to get to Port Merryweather. Minimum.
You know, yeah. So that's what I'm,
And
So
One more
you would
day to
probably
get to
get
Mirage.
there a bit after the dragon starts its attack on Merryweather.
but after
that's unfortunate, but it could work.
it could work.
Well, here's the thing, guys. Gale, have we? We haven't leveled up yet, right? So
Oh,
we're
you just
about
leveled
to?
up.
Oh, we just leveled up. Okay, let me read a certain spell.
What certain
No,
spell?
that's. Oh. Involves the word control and water.
Oh. You get control water.
I get control water.
Ooh.
300 feet in up to 10 minutes. I can redirect the flow to make us go faster.
Oh.
Once, well, actually, twice sorcery points, 3 times a day.
Let me go look up
That's an
control
additional.
water.
That's an additional 30
Redirect.
minutes. That's a 300-foot range.
300 feet, yeah. So you would basically get 600 feet of that per casting
Only
of the
that-
spell.
Not only that, if there's giant waves, I can part the water
Yeah. If you're going 3 miles an hour.
every
many is that
6
in feet
seconds.
per
I'd be able to
second?
part water.
Oh god, you're making me do math.
God.
How dare you?
Let's
Uh,
go.
That reduces a good amount of time, I think.
So are we just getting the fucking boost from Valheim?
So I'm gonna
Yes,
say like
we've got
redirect.
Midair's blessing.
Redirect is going to give you double speed for 600 feet. Oh god, the math. Oh god. Yeah, let's take a short break
you,
while I
roll
do
for it.
math.
We level up anyway.
I did not replay the recording. I haven't done that in a while.
Oof.
Oh, oof.
But yeah,
Well-
wizards for the few minutes that the hold up 1 second, realigning brain and tongue.
What did I
Okay.
come back to?
My brain glitched. I was saying that like during the day on your zoomy ship trip, the wizard reestablished telepathy and is like very out of breath and getting fucking like laser beamed by the dragon. Which like
this guy's kind of starting to grow on me. He's crazy.
yeah, he is absolutely crazy. And Michael said like this guy's turning out to be our Gandalf, which
Yeah, he's-
has, knowing what I know and knowing what I've definitely told you guys at least once about him, this has so much irony behind it.
Yeah, he's supposed to be like this like selfless piece of shit. Like, no, fuck the world.
Yeah.
I'm like, just
He
trying
was
to
the
be-
Soul Weaver in the Dragon's Egg campaign.
yeah. Oh god,
And now he's just like,
Dickhead.
all right, fine, I'll help people.
the fucking dickhead.
Sent this man to emotional rehab.
Yes. Unironically, yes. The gods said just like, all right, you are on divine probation.
All right,
Start doing
You
good,
are going in
goddammit.
timeout for 1,000 years until you
Alright,
get your
let's-
shit together.
let's go. All right, so
Uh, there is no things that happened today. Please make a survival check, Michael, for navigation.
cool. Let's see.
Nice. You've sailed these seas many times. And then can I have a d6 from everybody for random encounter checks? Oh,
We go faster.
unironically,
Jericho finds a sweet spot. He gets into like the fucking
tomorrow you will go super speed. Tomorrow you will have an additional mile per hour. As so on the first day you leave from Silverpool, you will
Yes.
be going 5 miles an hour.
All right. Also, Jericho is stocking up on cannonballs to essentially be like, so when we do get to the fight, it's just our ship just unloads onto that bastard.
I don't know where this gif is from, but it seems applicable.
You go, new.
We go new. Sorry, Michael, what were you saying?
I was wondering, how much money do we have?
I don't know.
A lot. It's in Jericho's booty.
All right,
Oh
let's
yeah,
see
you
how much
have a
money-
good amount.
Okay,
We should
I mean,
consider buying more potions.
Yeah.
Yeah, Michael.
Well,
Would you
how
like to have
expensive are they
bought
gonna
some
be?
before you left Marineport? They probably
Yes.
would have had like 5 maximum that they could offer you
5 maximum
Of what
what
flavors?
variety?
of
Yes.
regulars.
I think we take entire stock.
Yes.
Understandable. That'll be 250
And then
gold.
it's 50. Any greater
Alright.
healing potion? I know
No
that.
graders.
Right, not
Okay.
anymore.
See, hold on. All right, and I would essentially Jericho would also like another 150 gold to be taken out, as that is he's gonna buy that many cannonballs for this fight.
That's-
He's gonna buy 30,
Ooh.
so his ship can be in the fight or more or less just hit him from a distance while Jericho's up in front and taking the hits and shit.
Funsies.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
So I do
Anything you'd
plan
like
on,
to do in Silverpool aside from take a long rest?
What's here?
Not a lot.
Silver.
Pools.
I mean, if
Mm.
there's like a tavern or something, we can go play at it.
There's a tavern.
Morale boost.
Yeah, morale
Sing songs
boost.
of our great vanquishing of dragons and dragon turtles alike.
Why don't the sirens roll me a performance check?
Just give advantage. And Bardic. I have a plus 12 now.
I mean, I also have a plus 12, but sure, go for it.
No, oh, okay. Thanks.
Meh.
Thanks, Gilly Pop.
Oh, sub 30,
Alrighty.
disappointing.
Sub 30. You will
I'm
be
sorry, I
getting
rolled 14.
20 gold.
Alright, yeah, what does the population of this town look like?
I'm gonna say 253.
Well, I'm saying how are they looking?
Oh,
The morale and
let
all
me
that type
check
of
to
shit.
see how Silverpool did. Here is my list. Let me find Silverpool on here. I did not order these in any fashion, and I should have. Silverpool. That's not correct. Is it? That's SP. It is still in the middle of a void incursion.
And we can stab a few things while we're here.
Yeah. This
Yeah.
will help them with their rolls.
I'm down.
We just waltz up and like, so we said we were passing by. We saw you still have some void creatures here.
Why
Alright.
don't
Like a hand with
everybody
that.
roll me one round of attack rolls?
Oh,
I'm gonna roll
How well
Prince's
does-
first. Okay.
hold on,
no.
hold on.
Yeah. We'll start with Vapor since he's already rolled one.
Yeah, Evan, roll another one.
Is that one round? Oh wait, duh.
One round,
You
not one
have
attack.
extra
Yeah.
attack. Nice. Then let's go Cascade. Use that extra attack.
Yeah, she has it now. Let's go.
Yeah.
Let me switch my crit range back before I forget.
Go.
All right, and then Grail.
Now, do you want me to do all of my shenaniganery?
Sure.
Okay.
Just keep in mind that you are missing your 4th level spell slots.
Yeah, I'm fine.
Nice.
Oh,
After all, I am God. Oh, it's storming, right?
It is storming.
Always.
It
Also, the
won't
DC
stop
People
storming
Call
until the
Lightning,
dragon is
people with the
dead.
Shadowblades are having a fantastic time.
It's
Yeah.
also a DC. It's also a DC 17, by the way.
Cool. I don't need to know that.
All right.
Okay.
This is more just like for check kind of deal to see how well things go. Jericho.
all right.
Nice.
Accent surge.
All right. Alrighty.
There.
And I'll just like make some Shadowblade attacks for Prince. Pop, pop.
Let's go.
All right. So Silverpool is going to last much longer thanks to your influence.
Oh, our influence gets get aid from Rainport, evacuate, get there, defend up. That's what I'm thinking.
We are turtling.
We're turtling, but
All right.
I don't know.
You are welcome to take your long rest.
Yep.
And things will continue. On
Did we stop
day
the incursion?
5. You did stop the incursion.
Let's go.
We are the main character.
Because, like, initially, Silverpool was going to die in 8 days. This is day 4 that you killed everything on.
We really just waltzed up and went denied.
Yeah, really just
Denied.
waltzed up and say, like, oh, you look like you need help. Let me just...
Denied. This is my town now. This is
Hello, void creatures. I see that you are here having an incursion. Have you considered fucking off?
It's not just that you see a big man, a tiny girl who blends in and out of the shadows, fucking lightning that's man-made, a paladin. And then Prancer.
Silverpool is now
I'll take the
temporarily,
bland
maybe
title.
more than
A
temporarily
paladin.
allied with your new coalition.
Oh. Oh.
You saved them,
already?
they owe you a life
Reputation
debt.
points gained.
Yeah, just like, alright, we are now friends. Allies obtained.
So there's already 3 cities under our banner.
I mean, like, Binksport, Storm Song, Marineport,
Or
Silverpool,
Or-
and Sea Spray Mill.
holy shit.
Our empire
Well,
begins.
And I suppose maybe Springtide, since since the crew is over there doing stuff.
Our
alright.
empire begins.
I'm telling you, Jericho's just gonna become Whitebeard and become a Yonko with C because of this.
Unlimited
Alright.
power.
It is time for Zoom. Please make a
Alright.
navigation check, Michael, with advantage.
Yes.
Nice. And then everybody, please roll d8s. As you get 120 miles on this day. As you pass by Port Harmonia, which seems dead. There is currently no one in Port Harmonia.
Damn, they got this island? Rumen?
They got basically all of
Um,
Rumen.
I guess Cascade, you'll see that Grail is he's tired. He's beginning to all this consistent magic casting is beginning to wear on him.
Alrighty.
You're doing great, buddy. You're doing great.
I'll channel.
He gives
I'll
you a very
channel the.
tired thumbs up and it says thanks.
I will play you a jaunty flute solo to keep your energy up.
Let me channel our rich buddy here. Why don't the other fish person
You know how to cheer
start
me up.
casting water and whatnot?
It's-
Be useful.
Shut the fuck up.
Go right ahead, Vapor.
Shit, I can only swim. Plus, it's the prince. Of course, he's referring to Cascade.
Alrighty. Another set of d8s from everyone, and Michael, a navigation check at normal.
This thing, I shall be raging.
Alrighty.
I will
Oh, there you
rage. Before.
Very nice. Still need a d8 from Grail
So,
and from Michael.
Yeah.
Very nice, very nice. You know, for the sea supposedly being much more dangerous, nothing's happened.
No, Jericho's just locked in. He's full.
I imagine that
Zone.
Jericho's locked in and Grail is like the times that he's actually casting the spell and everything. It's when the sea is the most tumultuous.
Tumultuous. Tumultuous.
Tumultuous. Pretty much the same thing.
Alrighty. Michael, make another check. Very good. And another set of d8s from everyone. Yep. Alright.
Do we have a way to message the other guys?
You have your sending stones between
yes,
you.
understand, yes. Because they told us they're fine, right? Or that area is more or less a lot less.
Yeah, they're
attackable.
okay.
Okay, because Jericho's essentially gonna tell them to briefly, if they can, well, what I'm checking. 2.5 days. All right, cool. Because he's more or less thinking if they can make it to Marineport safely and more or less get to Silverpool to essentially defend that one
Okay.
to cover its ass.
I
This is
will
just
do that on my own time. They will begin making their way towards Silverpool.
Yeah, but just more or less be careful and do stick by the island because it is
Yeah.
right next to Marineport. Yeah, yeah. No, it should be safe because it's like it's straight away. It's fucking
Yeah.
straight away right here.
At the end of this day, through telepathy, the wizard finally says, just like, okay, Port Mirage is safe, quote unquote. The dragon is fucked off towards Merryweather. Ugh.
Well, we're one day out.
So is the
we shall
dragon.
arrive. Let's do this.
Our battle will be legendary.
Cool, I'm gonna go take a fucking nap. I need a new goddamn cloak.
All right. Are we gonna have to do this fight now?
Okay.
Gil,
No,
or
God,
later?
no.
Okay, because I was like, all right, I need to pull out the heroic music.
You
Pull
are arriving first. So roll me one last navigation check and roll me another set of d8s.
God damn it.
That is A1.
Wow, 3, 2, 1.
Yeah. And then I rolled a 7. Still need one. There we go. And a 4. 4, 3, 2, 1. So actually, you
And
two are
a
probably
5,
going to
6,
arrive at the
7, 8.
same time. As you finally dock at Port Merryweather, you see this, like, cluster of storm clouds within the storm just advancing on the city. And when lightning strikes, you can see a long serpentine form with 4 legs, ram horns, no wings, and a desire to kill.
I'm a pet it.
All right, we get to the most offendable part of the city and essentially just tell my men to open fire on the thing.
Alrighty.
it's-
That is where I will end this session.
So it immediately draws aggro to me. I'm like, no.
It wasn't
You're
as
fighting
short
me.
as I thought it would be. 2.5 hours is still good.
You're fighting me, you little bastard.
Here, I can at least take you to the city map. Although I haven't made a like chapter 3 version of Port Merryweather yet. So it's still
Alright, so
like
we-
nice and happy, even though it's
Alright, we
not
gotta-
the case.
We can at least somewhat refamiliarize ourselves.
Shut up, music.
All right. Well, the question is, Gil, how many more boats have cannons?
How many more boats have cannons?
Yes.
Oh god, I forgot this map has like 3 pixels.
Yeah, this map is not very high resolution.
Oh, it hurts.
I'd
The stickers
say I'm gonna have to think on that. I'm gonna have to try
Because-
to deduce how many ships are still here, and how many of them would have cannons.
How many of them would essentially join us in the fight?
Yeah,
It's just gonna end in a fight.
because you've already at one point imposed your command over the guard station.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we did do that in a way.
You did.
Holy shit! They come back or they just imagine like them saying like, all right, we got this one ship coming in, and they see Jericho pop up. It's like, all right,
Just like, oh, it's this guy. This guy's gonna help us.
this guy's just gonna help us as I'm just standing like at the edge of the beach, like looking at the dragon, be like, no, you and me, you and me.
It's like, it's this badass. We've heard so many stories about this dude.
Done. Well, luckily Prince gets his 2 long rests for his recharge,
Yeah.
so he should
Just like
Should be.
at this point, Ethan would not have his control waters.
I mean,
Because-
for like
That's still a
fight
good amount of
for-
resources, though.
Yeah, for it's still a good amount of resources, especially because it's going to be in a fight.
Yeah,
This fight, and legitimately, he can just reroll for the two his die for his magic item.
yeah,
So essentially we might not get that. What we might get him at full magic item slots and full everything else, which I don't know. Reverse gravity will be good here, but I'm pretty sure there's a couple of things on that.
yeah. The dragon
also
has a
be great.
hover speed; it don't care.
Yeah.
But maybe getting you up to it.
Oh my god.
Oh god!
Jericho.
Wait a minute.
I cast summon Jericho.
Just Prince and Jericho goes up. Prince bubbles Jericho in with the dragon in midair. Prince flies back down.
Cage fight style.
Oh god.
Holy shit.
Uh,
Alright, Gale, if that happens, and it's like, and Jericho actually wins and defeats it. How much of a legend would I be known around this area?
you would be such a fucking legend.
Alright, so much of a legend that people would automatically join my crew.
Hypothetically, yeah.
Oh my god.
Add a Selenian city to the Archipelago Coalition.
Jericho's so fucking. Alright, I need to actually think of essentially a Jolly Roger for Jericho's.
Oh god.
Bruh.